Hello, everybody. So, you will notice if you follow us on YouTube that the last fortnight's game was exceptionally short. That's because nobody ever showed up for it eventually, so I wanted sleep more than anything else.
That's not true. I was there.
Nobody extra, because at the end of the last one, we said we're going to pause the recording and wait for other people to show up. And then I never went back. So, apologies for that. Bit abrupt, but there you go. But we have Kevin who plays
What's our
Stephen.
audience up to? We up to 3 yet?
We actually get comments. Unfortunately, they all comment about how much they love Matt Guider, and I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. They must only watch one in every 7 episodes. But
No, who comments are coming from.
In fact, there were some people in Reign of Winter that were quite disappointed at at Matt's character losing Narja. And all we could ever do was just rib him about it. But there were people that were like, "Oh no, how is whatever his character's name ever going to find
Jack.
Narja?" James, right? How is Jack Churches ever going to get back to Narja? And I'm like, who are these people? But we love you watching anyway.
Quite sensible people, quite obviously.
Okay. Right. So, what you can see here is a couple of maps.
Okay.
I haven't shared them with anyone yet. Hang on. There you go. There's
That's
that
a
one.
map.
Bingo.
And there's another map. So
That's right, we all bravely ran away.
that's right. Several of you turned a little bit scared and ran away in any way that you possibly could. Whilst the rest of you tried to fight what they ran away from.
I'll have you know that the epic saga describes it as a tactical something or other.
Whilst the cleric stayed and kept the paladin alive while everybody else fled. That should be remembered.
Well, what should be remembered was actually the entire thing happened because the paladin was exceptionally nice to the GM and decided not to go down the stairs where he hadn't prepared for just yet.
I'd forgotten about that.
And I felt almost a little bit sorry for the entire episode for the next week. But that being said, everybody survived. Currently, you got a night's rest in the tower, which is where you are in the Thistletop dungeon currently. So that's where we pick up from. I will also say that eventually, I'm expecting tonight that you will go down to that extra layer. And the map I'm using is actually the GM's map because there's a whole heap of stuff that doesn't show up on the player's map. And therefore, there may be some bits of it that the players won't actually see straight up because I will describe a scene and I may not actually show you it on the map because there is hidden stuff that you're not meant to know about on it.
Oh, we searched those rooms several times.
So yeah. Which is really, really annoying. I really hate the way they do that, but there you go. Not everything's perfect. And I will also point out, just in case Paizo decide to sue me because I said that this is not the Paizo-supported version of Rise of the Runelords. This is all me grabbing it from my PDFs and sticking it into the system and doing it because I'm a cheap ass. Or broke. One of the two. Okay, so, because you can get those modules now officially online. So what are you doing?
Well, I guess everybody's prepared to move on.
So we had a bit of a sleep, did we?
We had a bit of a resty poo.
You did have a full 8 hours sleep.
Very,
Cool.
very.
That may have healed some of my wounds.
It would have.
I thought we basically had you at full strength.
It would have healed
Doesn't
you.
look-
Would have healed you 3 hit points, in fact.
I think it did.
Irvin's still down
Is
11.
there a nice convenient button that we can press that gives the effect on our character sheet of a full night's rest?
Uh,
I think he's already done it.
Still down 11 wounds.
yeah, I think I already actually did it last
Okay,
week,
cool.
last fortnight. There is in
I
the
think the
combat.
question is, do we
There is
want
in the
to-
combat tracker an overnight rest button. Let's see if that works. Menu, rest, overnight. If I do that, does Arvin go up 3 hit points? He does. Okay, so we will pretend that maybe I didn't. So I don't mind giving up an extra 3 hit points if I did last fortnight or whatever.
Thank you.
Oh, it reset all our spells too.
Yes. That's what I was hoping to see. That it would do exactly that.
Well, why you people are standing around doing nothing? Let's go. Otherwise, I'm going to have to open the door and throw more pickles at the goblins.
Shall we go straight on down to the 3rd level or continue?
No. There's
first
places,
and 2nd level.
places to go, people to see, loot to be gained.
We may encounter something on
Might be benefit.
I'm still hoping that my rope has held fast.
Your
on the
rope.
2nd level that we disturbed.
Why aren't we going down the stairwell too, which goes down to the next level? It's not the
Yeah, but
stairwell
it
to the
also
2nd
keeps
level.
going down to the 3rd level.
Well, I didn't
No,
know
we
that
haven't.
because I came up the other stairs, so I have no idea where those stairs go.
Well, that's why you should have fired me. I knew where it was going.
You
I
had no
did a-
idea where you were going. You were just going up.
Excuse me, I had a thorough inspection of the whole lower level just about.
Because you raced everywhere before you found a space of egress.
There's 1, 2, 3 doors we haven't looked in.
There's a
Alright,
couple of
I'll go
corridors
back
you haven't
down.
been down either.
No, there's only one up there on the kind of northwest area that we haven't gone down.
We haven't been in the room with all the demon dogs, where we've got to all stand next to the paladin.
Right, well, take us down the stairway labelled 2, please, Mr. GM.
Okay,
Let's go, Brother Arvin. Let's do this.
so you go down there, righto, and look, Arvin's even doing it. Whee! I'll take it Thaven comes out the bottom because he loves that room.
Oh,
Oh,
Daddy,
gosh.
I've shrunk.
Yeah, I know you have. What I might do is just actually get rid of you off that map. And just drag you in. Oh, Arlen is not there, is he?
I might have to zoom in on that map.
Yes, you will have to zoom in. For some reason it's much, much smaller, but there you go. And for some reason I can't seem to find the centre of a square. There we go, got it with Siren. Let me get
Yeah,
rid
there's
of
one.
Arvin.
3
Arlen.
doors.
Oh,
Arvin.
good. That's a room of goblin fornication, isn't it?
Excuse me,
Yes.
none of you know
Yes.
that except me.
There
I'm
is.
pretty sure that we saw some battle going on down that way.
And we probably talked overnight in the tower about everything.
Okay.
The paladin didn't see that debauchery because he went back up stairway 1.
So the room you
That's
come
right,
down
down
into,
the hallway.
Tell us about it.
there is a single lantern that hangs from a hook on the wall next to where the stairs enter this room from the north. Several rickety doors open into this room, and a few discarded dog pelt rugs lie forgotten in the northeastern corner. So that's the description for this room. You'll also note that there are three doors to the south, door on the eastern and western wall, archway that leads up a set of stairs, and a door to the north.
All right. Are any of the doors presently open?
The door to the west is open. No, that's east, isn't it? East is the opposite side. Never eat soggy wheat bix. Right, yes,
Yeah.
the door to the east and the door to the north are open.
All right, so the doors to the south are closed,
Correct.
as is the door to the west. Okay, all right, interesting, cool. All right. I look up the hallway to the north and realise that's where we were, Arvin, and I'm hoping that I don't see discarded shreds of rope on the floor outside that door.
No, you don't.
Huzzah!
Okay. So,
There are
What
3 doors to the south that we haven't investigated.
are there signs of a scuffle happening in this room?
Is
In
there
this
blood
room?
and viscera?
Yes,
Yeah.
there seems to be some kind of... Was that thing a plant? No, I don't think it was.
I thought it was an aquatic thingy.
I'll tell you what it was. Hang on a minute. It was a tentamort.
Was a tentamort.
And tentamorts are... What are tentamorts? Oh, it was some kind of creature. I think they're aberrations. So there's some greenish slime that appears to perhaps be some form of a viscera outside the door of the western side of the southern doors.
Excellent.
Well, listen
So-
at the door I'm at.
Okay. You hear nothing.
Well, I open it then because it's boring.
Fair enough. I need to go into mask mode and unmask this smallish chamber. The walls of this room are lined with small wooden cages. Inside each cage is a dirty mound of straw.
Cool.
I carefully try to, with my spear, I will prod the contents of one of the cages.
Okay, you prod the contents of one of the cages. You can see that there seems to be some kind of feces inside it. Too large to be rat.
Could be a dire rat.
No, too large even for a dire rat,
Hmm.
probably.
Just trying to get Livy her present.
Maywin.
Marilyn.
What, a pair of pants?
Yes.
It's a rat in a pair of pants. Wearing a pair of pants.
Well, I use my spear to prod around and see if I find anything.
You wander around a few of the cages, prodding around with your spear, moving about. You find sort of several pieces of feces and stuff like that. Seems to be a very meaty diet that whoever has been eating. But then along one you come across what appears to be maybe a rattle or something made of bone.
Ooh, baby.
Right, I leave that room and go to the next door.
Okay, you've done that.
I listen at the door unless somebody's going to do something.
No, they're all letting you go and kick down the doors. They think it's wonderful.
Okay, well, didn't hear nothing.
You didn't hear nothing.
Spear ready.
Okay. You kick open the door. You see it leads into a corridor that heads 20 feet to the south and then turns to the west.
Oh, well, now we need some metallic leadership.
Now you want some marching orders?
Oh, look at it! Look at all the arrows suddenly come out.
Yeah, I know. Typical, isn't it?
Siren leaps to the back.
We're working on this conga line. It's all good.
Oh wow, there are just too many arrows there. And
mean,
Libby,
you can-
Acceptable.
Libby
you can
beat
middle
you to
mouse
it,
click.
Sauron.
Remember, you can middle mouse click.
Oh yeah, I totally knew that. As Thaven disappears under Maewyn.
Move forward again. Make some more room for people. They're bunching up behind me there. So keen.
Okay, this is going to reveal slightly
What does
into
middle mouse
something's
click do?
rooms, but I don't think it's going to break any disbelief.
Further corridor.
And more doors.
Oh wow, there are people going everywhere.
God, I'm not touching anymore.
Didn't move. Somebody just moved me.
Wasn't me.
I mean, it keeps moving me.
No!
What's going on, you guys?
Stop stacking on top of people.
Right.
All right. I am going to move up to this door. Nobody jump on me, please.
Hey, you move up to a door. There is a door to the north and a door to the south where you currently are.
Well, I'll check the door to the north, please. Is it locked?
That's a good question. Too many middle mouse clicks going on. Just bear with me a tick. Lots of information in here. Okay, I think. Right, it is not locked as you try the door.
I shall open the door.
Okay. You swing open the door. Not quite surprising. An orc. I think it's an orc. Hang on, that might be just his name. Right.
Orc the orc.
Ah, no, he is definitely not an orc. He is a human of sorts. So I need to put that into there. And I think I probably have a picture to show you for this guy. Maybe.
Ooh.
You see a guy getting up off a bed, grabbing a sword and shield. He looks very much like this guy.
Alright. Oh. Van Kaskeren.
Wow, that's a big sword.
He growls at you. Who are you? What business do you have in Thistletop?
I am Arvin, and my business is to stop the evil that's going on here. Lay down your weapons, sir.
He looks at his stats. Goes. He says, hang on one moment, I must refer to my character sheet. Pulls out a scroll. And he has a look at it. And he goes, 9, sir, I am here in defense of Thistletop. It is you who should lay your blade down.
Oh, I can't grab myself.
No. Must it again come to this?
Once more into the fray, Ivan.
All right.
Roll initiative. As he hefts
Everybody?
his weapon. Well, if you want to be involved. Oh, I suppose I should make him visible, shouldn't I? Oh, Christ. Every time I go to, somebody beats him in initiative and knocks him down the chart. Right, in fact, everybody beat him to initiative. Sauron,
I feel sorry for him.
you hear some kind of vocalization from Arvin around the corner. What do you do?
I thought I actually moved up. If you move my little clip things on, you'd have seen that I've been right next to Arvin
Yeah,
when he
but
was having this
yeah, so
entire
you're sitting on top of
Now somebody's sitting on top of me.
you're sitting right on top of
No.
Mayowen, which means I can't move anybody once they double stack. So I will warn people that that is the case.
Yeah,
I
so
was
I was supposed to.
He did it again.
It's not your go, Thaven, so don't move.
I didn't. I'm not. That's not me moving.
Right. That's where I thought I was.
Okay, well then you see here Arvin mentioned something about some fella in the room. Or to some fella in the
Okay.
room, who's
And-
probably actually standing there. Because he's not jumping on the bed.
He's not jumping on. Oh. Okay, well I'm going to hold my action to see what Arvin does.
Okay. Arvin.
Oh, geez, my whole map just moved. I will advance on this fellow and say, we've already slain others defending this place. Evil is happening.
Evil is happening? You're slaying people?
Evil is happening.
And you're causing that evil to happen?
I think I've been distracted by something.
We've already slain people here. Evil is happening.
Oh, that's good for a song.
Yeah,
I
so
have to put that line in the song. Evil is happening.
suddenly Arvin's god sits up and goes, hang on, isn't he one of my
Stop it.
paladins?
I missed
Oh.
him anyway.
Dear goodness.
Okay. You swing, attempting to threaten him. Good move.
Yes, that was the plan.
That's right, it was a near miss. It bounces off his armour slightly.
Right.
Mayowen.
Mm. Oh, I can't get. Never mind. I can't get close enough to fire because Soren's.
Righto.
No,
Hang on.
I'm not standing.
Right.
If you stand right behind Arvin, then
I
you
have-
can
Oh,
stop.
this is victimization.
I have removed Thaven from the corner. Feel free to move. What are you moving him for?
I can't move myself.
It's running through walls.
No, you've got to move your little line to where you want to go to, so I can
Well, I was
accept
trying
your
to, but-
movement.
Why on earth is my bloke trying to chase Arvin?
What?
See, I
There's
can't.
now an arrow from my character to Malin for no apparent reason.
I can't even see that.
I can't. Hang on a second.
Maybe you're targeting
You
her.
can't. Yeah.
You are.
I'm
Press the
targeting
circle
everybody.
with the red slash in it.
Something's not right. I can't move my. I want to be at the door, right behind. Thank you. And I'm going to shoot that guy.
If you will it, it will be so.
Okay, so now I'm going to shoot that guy. What can I use?
Let's get another one. Evil is happening. I'm going to shoot that guy.
Oh, God.
So,
I've got a
you'll have
feeling that
people get-
Kevin's going to come up with some kind of goblin soundboard, hip hop
Right.
themed tune for us in the long run, and I'm going to have to give up jamming for life.
Get a plus one. Let's see. Oh, I missed him.
Okay,
That's
your
fair.
arrow strikes off his armour and away. Thaven the dancer.
Oh, it's me. Well, I might as well go have a look through another door.
That's right.
Oh, good. Oh,
Let's
good.
trigger all the encounters. Okay, Thaven goes running off
Tactic,
down the
tactic.
corridor.
All right. Before Oric acts, I'm going to move through a couple of friendly squares.
Okay, he gets an. Oh no, he doesn't get an attack of opportunity. Okay.
No, that's why I'm doing that now. See, smart cleric.
Wow, cleric.
Intelligence
Oh,
is not the dump stat.
Oh,
It
okay.
actually is an amazing display of intellectual ability.
So now why am I not targeting that bloke? Target button. Target him. Did that work? No, it didn't work. Why didn't it work?
Right, I'll
Oh,
target
no.
him for you.
Right, okay. Well, hit him with the God stick. Yes!
Hey, you bring around the Morning Star, and there is a loud, resounding clang as you strike him.
Wonderful. Now, where is the nice, handy, easy button to do the hurty bit business? It's on the main. It had
Should be just next to where you swung the
Action
sword.
page, under damage.
So right next to the thing you press to swing your weapon, off to the side of that, there's this little box that tells you the damage.
yeah, it says damage 1d8 plus 2.
Grab
It doesn't have...
the little box, and press it, and put it
Oh.
into
Oh, look at that. There you go.
Oh my
the...
god.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Isn't
Matt.
that handy?
Welcome
Isn't that
to
handy?
Fantasy Grounds.
Hey!
Were we talking about how often you play game games with us? Okay.
No, Mummy, I'm just in here doing God's work. It's all good.
Right, seeing nearly everybody's had a shot at him, he turns his attack upon the only person that hit him. Who's trying to shoot him now?
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I thought I was going to say something. Never mind.
Oh my god, people!
I'm not doing anything. I'm making up a new song.
I have literally come across mosquitoes that are easier to herd than you lot.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Right, power attack. How does that work? Let's go to the library and feats. Feats. There we are. Feats.
So it should be -1 to your attack, +2 to damage.
But doesn't it depend on your level and stuff?
Possibly.
Yes. It's there's a maximum that you can sacrifice.
Okay. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. When your bonus reaches +4 and every 4 points thereafter, this penalty increases by -1. The damage increases by -2. So he can take 2 off an attack and add 4 to damage. Right. Okay, so he attempts to power attack. That guy, Cleric Man. That's the one. I've got way too many windows open here and I'm lost. Right, now I'm better. Yes, I know if I had a 4K monitor, Kevin, it'd be brilliant. So, -2. Enter. Now he swings his masterwork bastard sword at you. Not that you know it's masterwork until you pick it up. But it's a nice sword. And he targets Cyron. Cyron! Who has too big of an armor class. Yeah, that's not good. He takes a swing. And he hits you. So he gets +4 to this damage. Okay, is he... What did I roll? It was a 12, wasn't it? Yeah. Fair dinkum. By the way, he just did 10 points of damage to you, but that was on a nat 1 for his damage die. Which is why perhaps I may have been a little bit exasperated. Anyway, he swings the bastard sword at the cleric and he says, "Stand down and I shall deliver you to Nualia. And you shall
Oh, she's the person we want to find.
Let's say, we haven't killed her yet? Alright, okay.
I think we have killed her.
Arvin.
No. Siron, do you never learn? Stand behind me.
Hey, listen, he's the only one that's hit so far.
Yeah.
I don't believe I'm.
And
I don't believe I'm in defence of
Cleric tank.
Siron.
we shall attempt to attack Mr. Van Kaskerken again, and we will
dear
not
God.
hit him
Oh,
either.
ooh, let's go again. No,
That'll
that's
be
a
a
critical fumble. Woohoo! Pulls out iFumble app. Clicks on it with glee. Likes seeing that in that one. You are flat-footed, sir, for 1 round.
Thanks.
As the I don't know, something happens. Alright, so we'll give you flat-footed for 1 round. Beautiful. Click the down button, Mr. Guilt, as you overbalance yourself, or unbalance yourself, I should say. Maelwyn.
Shoot at him again.
Don't do
Maybe I'll
that.
hit him.
He's a nice fella. He's even reasonable looking. You just shot him with an arrow, so I think you've done your chances there.
One there.
That's not nice. All of you ganging up on the one guy. Thaven, what are you doing?
Making sure it's not one guy.
I danced down to the next door and opened the door on the north.
To the north.
Spear
Okay.
and shield ready.
You fling open the door to the north, going, what's one encounter without another one?
That's right.
And you find the room clean and well organised. A low dresser to the southwest has a stack of papers sitting atop it, weighted down by a large chunk of obsidian, while to the northwest sits a well-made bed. There is nobody in here.
Thank goodness for that.
I step into the room and imitate the sounds of deadly combat. Oh, you missed, you bastard! Take this! You'll never take me alive! Oh my God, you've got me a mortal wound!
That's right, and so you cause all of your companions to flee the combat they're in, thinking you're in trouble. They all get attacks of opportunity and cut down. Lovely work, Thaven.
No, I have to make a performance roll to see how well I did that.
Not terribly.
Only so.
Especially seeing you sang it. Oh no! Mortally wounded am I! Please do not do that again!
Oh, dear goodness.
Click the down button, Mr. Thaven, so Siron can
I will
do
press
something.
the down button. I should have a keyboard shortcut for that.
I will say to Mr. Oric, you are outnumbered, you're wounded. Lead us through this complex if you value your life. Otherwise, my good friends here may end it. And I'll hold my action. If he takes another offensive action, I'll smack him around the head with the Morning Star again.
Okay, so you make a 6-minute speech.
That's it.
I
I think I actually managed to fit most of that.
He says, I may be outnumbered, but not outclassed. And you're bleeding too, pal. As he starts a swing towards you, so you may want to swing at him.
I will swing at him. Fool of a took. All right. Actions, that's what we're using.
And he goes, and look at your paladin, he's wide open. Oh, for Christ's sake.
Oh, hit him again.
The son of a bitch again.
Oh my God! Now we're quoting Guns N' Roses.
Get in the ring. Get in the
ring, motherfucker. And I'll kick your bitchy ass, punk. Righto, Siron. Press the down button. Is he gonna take advantage of the wide open paladin? Well, you don't get it. Probably not. No, he wants to cut down this cheeky ass cleric who thinks he knows shit. So he goes for another power attack.
If he hits again, he'll cut him down, I suspect.
But he swings, missing. Things
Your last mistake you'll ever make.
things look a little bleak for young Auric Van Skirken. Why do they never come up with NPC names I can say? Arvin, you are no longer wide open.
Thank you. I will attempt to actually do something valuable in this combat. And Corvus's longsword shall lash out and do that many points of damage to Auric Van Kirkusken.
Okay.
That guy's taken a lot of damage. This is pretty impressive.
Cut into Auric Van Kaskirken. As you do, he throws his weapons to the ground. Maewyn, what are you doing?
Pardon me?
What
Do
are you
you
doing?
yield?
I do!
Me?
I do, please, says Auric. Look, I don't even really know why I'm here. They've done nothing for
hold
me,
on,
and I don't like serving goblins.
I'll hold
What a
on.
pickle.
Can someone come and disarm him and bind him? Anyone? Anyone?
Well, I mean,
I will.
it's Fabian's
Look.
action next. Maywin's presently acting, so
just
Excuse me, guys, but I'm busy fighting this horrible enemy.
I said I would hold my actions. What I said.
all right. If nobody's actually doing anything, I'll kick the weapons away.
please, I'll give you everything I have. Just let me go, and I will leave this place and never look back.
Sorry, I'm busy.
I don't believe that was the offer.
I don't.
And I will try to find something in my inventory to bind him with.
I'm going over to check the other door.
Everything that I have is yours if you let me free.
Shut up or I'll kill you.
You're in a different room, sir, and you keep singing to me.
The shadow. That's right. You're fighting the shadow. Leave us alone.
There's some rope in my bag if you want to bind his hands, and then let's just kick him out and let him run. He escapes this place.
But take his weapons.
Oh yeah, we'll take everything. He's promised that to us already.
Please, let me carefully remove this lovely magical armor I'm wearing.
Yeah, I'm thinking, looking at it myself.
Don't do that. That'd be nice.
It's a lovely suit of banded mail +1, modelled here by Auric van der Skursken.
We're about the same size, aren't we, Auric Van Cascade?
but I do believe we are. I am the better combatant, but it did take 3 of you to bring me down.
Yeah.
I hit you more than you hit me, sunshine.
That go to Arvin then?
You got hit by a cleric.
Twice.
Here, how about I just place all of my items into this wonderful adventure party sheet? Because I actually have a parcel prepared for this one. So guilty was the GM feeling when he forced people to run around the second level that he actually prepared a couple of parcels. So you will be able to go to the party sheet and see in there his equipment. He even tells you precisely what it all does. Says, see, these are 20 normal arrows, models them. I used to be a hand model once, he says.
Ever burning torch, another composite long
Ever burning torch.
potion, cure moderate wound.
I think I've already got
I
one.
could thoroughly do with that armor and that shield.
It's all yours.
Why is it masterwork -1?
That
I
does
don't know.
seem strange.
Maybe it's Masterwork -1.
Maybe there's more out there? I don't know. That was obviously...
Oh, that's an armor check penalty.
Yeah, probably.
That's when you click on the little thingy. Yeah.
Okay, so banded male is going to. What's his name? Arvin.
Arvin.
Arvin Guilt.
Okay. Arrows, 20 arrows, probably to Maelwyn, I would suggest.
Yep,
Alright.
please.
Ever burning torch? Nobody wants?
Male
Already
or
got one.
Sullivan.
Okay. Nobody wants the ever burning torch?
No, someone take it, otherwise, because I've already got
I'll
one.
take it if no one will take it.
Okay, it's been given to Arvin. A composite longbow. It's actually a composite longbow, but it goes
I've
for
got
a
two of those.
longbow. Oh, listen to her. She's got a composite longbow. Doesn't want any more. Okay.
We have one I'm making and the one I have.
Okay. I'll get rid of that then.
Wait, no.
Well, I'll carry it.
No, I
I'll
can use
carry
it.
it.
Okay. Stop
Or you
eating.
can use it, so you don't take it.
I'll
Ahead.
carry it.
Oh, Darwin wants the bow.
Yeah, well,
Marvin, are you carrying it?
It's
I'll be glad to.
it's for +3 strength, that composite longbow. So
But the Darwin doesn't want it.
But I'll take it.
okay. Potion of cure moderate wounds. Oric looks at the pallet and he says, I won't last very long out there without some healing.
I'm sure that we can make sure that you're a bit
Well,
better off.
the cleric could throw a channel, heal the party, and include him as a gesture of goodwill.
Who doesn't have potions on them?
I probably don't have any potions at the moment, but I seem to have done fairly well out of this so far.
Well, you should.
I don't actually have any potions.
I think you should have it. Arvin should have it because he's always going to be taking the damage.
Assignment: Maywin, Arvin Guilt, Arvin Guilt, Arvin Guilt, Arvin Guilt, Arvin Guilt. Bastard sword.
Who's the only person likely to be able to use a bastard sword eventually in this campaign?
Exotic one-handed. That's definitely not Sarenrae's choice of weaponry.
I don't know if I can use it. I have a long sword.
I'm going to suggest Arvin Guilt.
Yes, let me carry that as well.
Yeah, why break from tradition?
All right.
Okay, so we're putting that into people's inventories,
Okay, go for it.
including the gold that he handed over as well, which,
Oh, how much gold?
well, it rounded out to be about 19 gold pieces, but it's all in your inventory now. Oh, wow,
Is the cleric going to throw a channel?
went to Aralon as well. He'll be happy to know he's picking up treasure.
He has done well.
Arvin, are you putting on the armor?
Yes, I'll put on the armor.
Okay, so I suggest you fix your armor stuff.
I'll work out how to do that, yes.
Well, hang on. Equipment. Banded male is AC 7. It's a +1, so it'll be AC 8. I should be able to do it. Hang on. Let's have a look at your character sheet. There.
I think it may have done it.
What?
If I click, hang on, I'll just check something. Equip that one instead of that one. Yeah. So if I just go into my little inventory and I turn it banded mail to equip,
Oh, wow, it did too.
does it?
I like how you're
Wowzers.
saying.
Okay, that's cool. That's very cool. Very well
And
done,
then if I
Fantasy
do the
Grounds
same
people.
to the... There you go. It actually automatically determines to give me the better one as well.
Why
Took
is
those new
your
ones.
armor bonus -10 though? Oh, that's your armor speed, righto. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
I think I'm now encumbered because I'm carrying all this shit.
Well, give me that crossbow then.
I think it's going to be my chain shirt or something like that. That's more the issue.
Yeah, it's only £3.
I won't be terribly hampered here.
So, did somebody say something about channeling energy? Says Auric.
They did.
Says Auric.
No.
Channel.
One of you is a cleric with good nature in their heart, he says.
Not towards people who attempted to strike me twice.
Yes, well, heal him up and get him out of here.
I'm not going to heal him up so he can come back and hit us again.
He's got nothing to hit us with.
I'm standing here in my privies, sir.
You're still no friend of mine, Auric, and you've hurt my friends. Take your chances with the wilds. Good luck to you. See you later.
He looks
It'd be really good to give him a little bit of healing.
deeply hurt towards you.
Do a
Arvin,
channel, and you can include him.
please,
Oh, I know that I can do that.
please, sir.
Well,
You seem to be the best of the people here. I need
Maybe
some
there's
form
some-
of healing, or otherwise the goblins will tear me to shreds. You send me away
Oh,
with
maybe
no
Oracle's-
weapon and no protection.
Maybe
you're the
he
goblin's
knows-
friend.
Maybe he
You're the
knows
goblin's
something.
friend.
Maybe he knows something about Nwala that might be worth a little bit of healing. Like
You
where's
heard the lady.
Mm.
You heard the lady, Auric.
what can you
I
tell us?
haven't
Where is
haven't
she?
explored much around here. In fact, most of my jobs were to be done. Hang on, what do I know about the place? I need to
You know
find
the
certain
leader's
others.
name. You're planning on taking us to
He
her.
just said that he was going to.
Well, I know where she is, but I've never been there before.
You really expect us to believe that, Auric?
Well,
believe
tis the truth, whether you believe it or not.
He's a bit of a nobody.
He's a very well equipped nobody inside a.
He's not disfigured like the other worshippers of Lamash too.
I've never been
I
to
don't think that he belongs here.
I've never been to the layer that Noalia is currently on, but I can lead you to the
that
secret
works.
door that
Oh.
takes you down there.
That would be good.
Yes, he says it's in a room up here near the map room. I'm sure you
Is
wouldn't
that
have
near
seen
where
it because it's a
where
terribly secret door.
Is that
Is
near where
anyone good at
Larry was
detect
hanging out?
light? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Detect native. Who's good at detect native?
it's completely where you saw the secret door. In fact, he explains it to you. There's some kind of creature with tentacles that inhabits the chambers to the west of here. East of here. Never eat soggy Weet-Bix. And I don't suggest going and facing it. It's quite an unusual thing. It makes me shudder any time that I think about it. There's the Temple of Lamash too, where 2 Yeth hounds do reside. But I don't really want to show you what's in there because they're monster dogs, evil creatures. And yeah, there's a prison as well. Nobody's in it, and that's pretty much about it.
Well, does he detect as evil?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell Siron, look, he doesn't seem to be evil to me. I think that we should heal him, and he seems honest, in my opinion, that he will flee this place.
Yes, I will, Sauron. Please. I'm so terribly sorry for have cut you, and if I had any healing powers, I would provide them to you. Straight after healing myself.
That's right. This be on your head, Arvin, but nevertheless.
A lot of things are, and it seems your judgment before our God is one of them.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow, he says.
smack.
Praise be to Sarenrae. Oh, no, happy with it now.
That's what happens when he doesn't mean it the first time.
You didn't go up from heavy.
What was that for?
I don't know. I was just clicking random buttons. It's all right.
Righto.
All right, on your way, Auric.
Very well.
If we find you again in this place,
I shall remain true to my word,
We
sir.
will have to-
Arvin, you are a kind sir, and Sauron, you're a bit of a dick, but thanks for the healing.
Jeez. Run now, sunshine.
He does, and he leaves via the most direct route possible.
I'll step back 5 feet so Arvin can check this next door.
I think Thaven's
I'm
been
opening my
trying
door.
to look at this door to the south of him for some time, so
I'm opening it.
I will allow him to do so. So he swings it open. Seemingly, he has fought off the foes in the previous room.
Are you unscathed, Thaven?
Oh yes, it's all right. They're only made of air and vaporized after I slew them.
Okay, you swing open the door, and looking in, you see a bedroom that is clean and brightly lit by an ever-burning torch. Lying
Oh,
on the
no, bloody
nightstand,
ever-burning
its
goddamn
Spartan
shit.
decor makes it unclear whether it's actually lived in. And there appears to be nothing in here apart from an ever-burning torch.
Well, I'll collect it then and add it to my
Okay,
collection.
guess what? I made a parcel for that. So I shall add that ever-burning torch to your inventory.
Jeez, it's amazing how good this program is when the GM's very prepared, like our GM is.
Right.
Hey, add it. Didn't add to my existing ever-burning torch.
No, that's not my fault. I made a parcel. It's been delivered.
I think I've been ripped off. One. Well, I shall return to the party for the final door.
Well, there are 2 more doors.
There's one over near you, Thaven. Why don't you check that one out?
Oh, that's a east-west door. I don't trust them.
He only goes north-south.
That's right.
Well, I'll move in here and try this south door then.
Okay, when you move down, kick open the southern door. Oh, of which I managed to grab one of my pins and drag it off into the darkness. There we go. This bedroom has a faint musty odour. The bed is covered with matted grey and black hair, and bloodstains mar the stone floor, where a morbid stack of birds' feet lies heaped upon the floor by the side of the bed.
It's otherwise empty. I'll have a little bit of a search around.
You have a bit of a poke. Give me a perception check. Where are you
Yes,
having a look?
it's-
Are you looking on the bed? Are you looking in the pile of birds' feet?
Probably not the bird's feet. We'll have a look at the bed and under it.
You know, if I was totally a thief, I'd hide all the goodies in the birds' feet because nobody'd want to touch them.
Yeah, but I'm also not a clever thief like that to know that you might.
True.
I'm
Well,
just going to go
I'm a way better
Not-
thief than you.
not bird's feet. Look, there's bird's feet under here too.
Okay, you have a bit of a poke around the bed and about its mattress and the straw that makes it up, and you find nothing of particular interest.
Yeah.
I'll
Looks like-
search the bird's feet.
Okay. Then Mayowen runs in,
Oh.
piling her hands into the bird's feet. Give me a perception check.
Bird's feet. Bird's feet.
You find many well-chewed bird's feet. Obviously,
It's almost as if someone doesn't like bird's feet.
whoever... No, it certainly looks like they've been gnawed upon.
Mm. But presumably
What sort
they were
of birds
previously attached to birds.
Seagulls, chickens.
Seagulls. Yeah, don't blame them. Open the door because I can't hear nothing. Goddamn noisy party.
Okay. Okay. You swing open the door. Shouldn't have trusted that east-west door. Hang on, I've got to sneeze, so I'll mute myself. Right, all good. Okay, this large chamber seems to serve a dual purpose. To the north is a fine bed with silken sheets, whilst to the south a desk and chair under a hanging lantern make a comfortable-looking study.
Go in and
Cool.
search. Search under the bed and on top of the bed.
Okay, you search under the bed and on top of the bed. Roll a perception check.
I will do so.
Wow. You go over that bed and you find it to have a almost perfume scent to it, slightly sort of sweetish sort of smell, and also
Like a woman.
find that you also find that the silken thread count of that sheet is just insanely brilliant, and the sheets are absolutely wonderful.
Fold them up.
Okay,
Put them in my backpack.
it's a very big bed. They weigh about 5 pounds.
Yeah, well,
Does it give him a
I'm
good
over my weight
sniff?
anyway, so I don't care.
Okay, I didn't have a treasure parcel for that.
Oh, you didn't have one?
No, because I didn't. No,
I'm
sorry.
heartbroken.
Don't judge me.
Add
Fine
5 pounds of
bed.
silken sheets.
Fine silken sheets. The bed itself is actually quite magnificent. Really sort of
I'll take that too.
brilliant carvings.
Is that fit in the backpack?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Did I see that there? Oh, did I hear that there was a desk in there?
There was.
Why is that -3?
Desk as well.
-3. Oh, a shield. Of course it is. I was about to do that in a minute.
Well,
You can do that, Thaven.
I haven't wandered in whilst you were rubbing your face on the bed sheets, going, "Oh, smells like woman."
There's a desk here. Thaven, look.
There is.
Is there?
You found the desk.
God damn, I didn't notice that. You're right. I will go search the desk with him
Okay.
because we're good friends.
He does bang his
Work
head on a
together as a
lantern and
team.
goes, "Oh, desk here." You have a look
I'll
over the
confirm
desk.
that.
It's a pretty average desk. There's no secret bits to the desk. There is a ink pot and quill, mostly used up. A blotting sheet, but no notes or anything that would give away anything of any interest here.
I want to search the west wall for secret passages.
Okay. You spend 3 minutes wandering up and down the west wall, pressing on nodules, tapping on loose paved stones, and you come to the conclusion that there is no secret door.
Lies.
Fair enough. And then you
We need
dance.
to go to the Tentamort's place because he left all his treasure behind.
Fair enough.
All right.
As some movement begins to happen. Oh, Sauron rushes forward up round the corner. Look at him. Pushes over the paladin, as does Thaven.
Wait for Thaven to move so that I can turn the corner.
Well, they all push you to the ground and run over the top of you.
He's so encumbered now.
So what about that? What about that other door to
Oh,
my
you don't want to go in there.
now?
Trust me. Do not open the door.
Which door?
Okay.
The door to Arvin's west or southwest?
The southern west door, yeah.
Why wouldn't we open the door?
Oh, it's his soul is in mortal peril if he were to perv in there.
I'm going to listen at that west door.
Well, Maywin's off.
She
The
cares
pants
not.
are off again.
She cares not for the Tentamort treasure. Roll me a
Oh,
perception
I do.
check. You listen to the door and hear nothing.
I hear nothing.
Mhm.
And this door said, go this way.
Must be safe.
Thaven's already run out.
It's
Keep
going
going.
back to
It's
where
straight
they
back. There's nothing down here to worry about. Just lots of gold. Trust me, it will be fully audited.
I shall slowly make my pack horse way
look
out
of
to
trust.
it. I thought you might need a further pack horse, that's all.
Okay. Arvin starts slowly plodding after you, Thaven. And
Wow, good.
Siron, like Arvin's shadow, follows him closely.
Gotta
No,
keep
you-
Arvin alive.
I start searching the loot.
Okay, you have a look inside here, the storage chamber, where crates, barrels, and mounds of miscellaneous refuse lie heaped against the walls here. To the north, the sound of crashing surf echoes, 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 echoes.
I'll throw a detect magic to see if there's any magic around.
Okay, you throw out a detect magic, and detect magic upon Arvin's good self.
Keep searching.
Woohoo! That's me, I'm magic.
It's a kind of magic.
Move away a little bit, Arvin, so I can do a proper search.
You do a proper search. There is no other magical auras here than what is on your
Oh, then
bodies.
why are we wasting our time here? Let's get a move along, hip along.
Okay, Thaven starts
Good
running
going.
up through the crack, and Arvin then runs past him. Wow, wow.
You bastard.
Whilst Siron and Maewyn just, they just hang about.
Oh, you
Adorable.
stop moving me when I'm moving?
No, I refuse to. Okay, the floor of this cavern seems strangely polished and smooth. To the east, thick curtain of vines and nettles hangs down over a wide opening overlooking the Varisian Gulf.
Pretty.
I'll keep my detect magic running.
Siron is drunk.
Start.
Oh dear.
I've got a movement of 30. I might as well use it all. What can I say?
Sure. Got 5 more to go, Matt. Come on, you can use it.
Oh, oh.
Thank you.
It's pretty out here.
It is.
Bull rush!
Yeah.
I double dare you. I will donate 50 gold pieces to your favourite charity if you do.
Okay, so you're standing in this lovely polished room.
Detect magic.
There is magical auras upon your companions.
Loot them.
Looting your companions.
Stop with them.
Hang on, I just want to see what's down the corridor, and we can go back to the other door where Marvin was.
Maewyn's slowly catching up.
I'm just trying to guard our rear.
And that's a very good thing. My rear needs guarding.
What are you going to do now, Matt?
This looks like a room.
Smart ass. Righto, Arvin heads up and opens up sort of a chamberish type thing.
Oh.
It's a room full of baby tentamorts.
Baby? That thing that chased him was the baby. Alright. Dozens of strange dead bodies lie scattered about this room. Most are seabirds and ospreys. But there are 6 dead goblins here as well. Each body is literally skin and bones, as if all the interior organs and muscles have somehow been drained away, leaving behind skeletons draped with leathery, slowly rotting skin.
Perky, perky.
Does anybody know what kind of creature could do this?
Well, you got to let them get at it.
I don't know. I think it chased him.
Detect magic still.
Okay, you see upon the bodies of one of the goblins there appears to be a... well, actually, sorry, let's do this detect magic style. There are presence of magic auras here. There is one magical aura in the room. It is on the armor of one of the goblins, which is hide armor made from dog hide.
Oh,
Cool.
Okay. And in the
Dog
next
armor.
round,
Well, that's it.
I get the most potent order.
No. Oh, no, you gotta make a... Well, there is only one aura, so I'm not... It's the
But in
most...
the description it says the second round of the spell, you get a potency of the most potent order, but there is only one.
I've
In
already-
the third round.
I've already been through the 3 rounds.
Ah, okay. Well, go look at it.
Okay? Give me a knowledge arcana check. $18. I think that's exactly what you needed. It is a faint abjuration, or it might be a light abjuration aura. Now give me a spellcraft, as you try and determine what it is. Not that it would fit any of you apart from the halfling.
What did it turn out to be?
Oh, I'm waiting for a spellcraft check from Dave.
Oh, me, another one.
Well, you've
Sorry, I
done
listened.
knowledge
Oh,
arcana,
didn't
not...
we just- No, didn't we decide you didn't have to do both? You decided
Well-
there was only one?
to determine what it is, but I thought you were trying to work out what its aura was and stuff. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you're not 100% certain what it is, though.
But it's fancy magic armor.
It's hide armor with an
made from
with an
dog hide.
abjuration aura upon it.
Wow, we slice it off his body and stow it away on the paladin.
Did you say that it could be worn by
Well, it's made for a small character, so the halfling or gnome, whatever it is,
no.
Okay.
could wear it. Should she like
I will hold it and
the
deliver.
stylings
her.
of dog skin?
How
It's in
heavy
a
is it?
Dalmatian.
How heavy is it? It would
Who's
be...
gonna carry it? Even?
Equipment. Basic rules, equipment armor, hide armor. I think it's half. Is it half weight for small characters? I will have to converse with my iPhone, because my iPad's a whole 7 meters away. Armor. Go on. What I should have just done is cancelled that. Gone to there. Gone to there. Equipment.
Yeah, small characters, half as much.
Half as much. So it'd weigh 12.5 pounds.
Is it medium hide armor?
It is hide armor, yeah.
At 50, oh, it's gold pieces. Yeah. 25
I
gold pieces.
will
Okay.
stick it into the treasure thingy, and somebody can tell me who's carrying it.
I'm happy to carry it.
I was hoping you'd say that. Let me break that. And I'll change the weight of it to... I'll be kind and say 12. I haven't actually... Oh, I should give it its aura on it as well, because you did find that. Aura. Light. Abjuration. I haven't included any enchantments or bonuses or anything like that. So that's there. We give that to Arva Guild. Gee, I seem to be writing your name a lot today. Arva Guild. Righto. There you go.
Excellent.
What does abjuration mean?
It's a school of magic.
Yeah.
There is
Oh, yeah, I can read that.
abjuration, evocation, conjuration, illusion, transmutation, necromancy, universal. I'm sure there's an Asian I'm missing.
Yeah, so it's this abjuration you might have resistance or protective wards or energy absorption.
That's correct.
Cool.
It's a protective thing.
So we're going to
Evocation.
go all the way back to the door that Marwin listened to.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay, can you move us all back there?
Oh God, I suppose.
Bless you.
I was moving.
I
We
know,
just-
but Kevin's lazy, so I might as well do it for everyone.
Will it happen?
What was truly magical there was I actually managed to get everybody in the middle of a square.
It
I'd
was,
rather
I
do
noticed
this so I
it.
can get a shot if I need to.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do
It
it.
looks like I'm opening the door. Huzzah!
It
You
is. Looks like it's
Open the
you.
door into a 15-foot corridor. Of which you rush along. And Sauron, being your shadow, rushes along as well. Sounding like a Formula 1 car for some reason.
You're right.
Defog us.
Defocus.
There's a door. We haven't opened the door.
Is there a door there? Oh, right.
Is there any noises from inside this door?
Okay, now give me a perception check and I'll tell you.
I'm real good at those. Found that desk before, remember?
You are real good at it.
Okay, you listen carefully in there. Trying to visualize the moment when you found that desk. Trying to be as good as that moment. You hear nothing.
Oh, that's a bit disappointing.
I can visualize it. I see it right before me.
You do. That desk is right there. It's like you can touch it, but then you remember how you banged your head against the lantern just above the desk.
While they're all concentrating in that direction,
Yep.
I open the door below me and throw in a bag of pickles for the ladies.
Okay, you throw in a bag of pickles. There is only one lady there who screams at you to go away, get out. And
Perception check.
You all hear that.
Oh, good.
I was just doing voices, guys.
Malin, what's going on?
Maywin.
Yeah, well, you're standing
Yeah,
next to
you're
him.
standing right next. You're standing next to him.
She was engrossed in you two.
I'm not standing next to anything. I'm
You're close
not.
You're close to Faven, who's opened a door and thrown a bag of pickles at somebody.
Oh no.
Who's yelled out.
There's someone behind that door.
It appears to be Malin. Malin?
Behind the
sorry.
door is open. Yes, there's a bunch of goblin women. Or not? Aren't they goblin women?
Yeah, but you may not know that.
All you hear
Yeah, I
heard
know
was one woman screech.
Stephen, shut that door.
Oh, he's
I
already,
have.
Leave
he's
this
already
man
shut
alone.
it.
Good
All right.
Lord.
We'll continue then.
Okay,
Wondering
Um,
what Thaven
I-
gets up to with his goblin women.
you swing the
There are
door
no goblin
open.
women. I was just ventriloquizing.
You swing the door open, expecting to see a desk. You don't.
Oh, it's the empty jail cell that our good friend Oric was talking to us about.
Southern wall of this room is a bank of cells with iron doors, 6 in all. The rest of
We
the
can
room is
flank the demon
obviously
dogs.
a torture chamber. A rack sits against the far wall. An iron maiden stands to the north, and a fire pit smoulders below a spiky cage dangling from a chain in the ceiling to the east. Don't know why it's smouldering, because there's nobody to have kept that alight. But okay. It's a magical brazier.
Okay, so there's no indication anybody is
Right.
in here
So this room
or has
largely
recently been burnt.
Correct.
Okay.
trying to go in the middle of a bloody square. There's a door up there.
Oh my god, your Shero breaks free, runs across the room.
Da-da-da.
This has turned into an episode of Peter
Shall we-
Pan.
Except he didn't get the middle of the square.
Well, Peter Pan doesn't correspond to middles of squares.
We can probably flank those demon dogs through the secret door that's going to be behind that door.
I'm
Well,
going to listen at this door.
Okay.
Not
You look-
terribly well.
You listen carefully through the door and hear nothing.
Is the door locked?
No.
Okay. I say to Arvin, this door over here, it's not locked and I can't hear anything behind it. What's happening over there?
I shall listen at this door
Cool.
Okay.
and let you know presently. This door is also nothing happening.
No, there's definite party going on behind that door.
But then Siren will just want to go through the door if I tell him there's a party.
I'll stand up and listen. Step up and listen.
I'm a bit concerned that we're getting near these Yeth hounds, so I'm going to suggest people get near me so they don't all run off again.
And you step up and
Yeah.
listen and you hear nothing.
So those are very wise words.
Step up and listen to the other one.
I'll throw a detect magic while I'm wandering around, see if there's any around.
Hear nothing beyond that. No, there's nothing magic wandering around. Oh, well, you're wandering around, right? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Not looking for magic things that are wandering around.
Well, either way.
Are you
Okay.
going to open the door, Arvin?
All of us get adjacent to the
Right.
paladin to get his saving throw bonus.
Are there any prisoners in this prison?
No.
No, there aren't. We were told that by Oric. Oric appears to have told us the truth.
Yeah. Are people going to come to near me because I don't want you all running away when these dogs yell at us again?
I didn't run away. I was right here with you, brother.
Well, are you going over to that door? I thought we were all going in this door.
No, Arvin's over to the one, first one to.
Well, this is the door I'm at.
Oh my god. People's
Fine.
arrows are going everywhere.
I just want to know why
Right.
Maywin's walking askant.
I don't
Open-
know.
open the door.
I can't straight.
Please.
Can't do anything to it.
Mayowen can't
It's because-
straighten herself because Apple don't have middle mouse buttons.
I do have a right and a left button.
Yeah, you don't have a middle mouse button though.
No,
Right.
it doesn't help because we don't have rights to rotate them.
Don't ya? Whee! Then you know who does this.
Yep. Open the goddamn door.
Yeah,
Woo! What?
It's an episode of The Goodies.
Righto. So you're opening the door?
Yes, please.
Okay. Sorry. But overly engrossed
That's
with
all right.
spinning people around. Okay, you
I
see a
think- is that
10-foot
wall in front of
corridor.
us? Cool. There's a
And does it
wall
end
there
in-
between
end in
us
a
and the
wall?
chapel. That's useful.
Yep.
It does end into a wall, absolutely.
I will venture to say, with my knowledge of dungeoneering, I think we're headed right back to where those dogs are.
That's the
that's
idea.
why I'm seeing whether you all stand near me. Can I hear anything at this door? God, we've been super careful today.
You can hear nothing at that door.
All right, I'll open this door. Stay with me, fellows. These dogs could be anywhere.
Okay, you open into a dusty nest of rags, dog hides and straw sitting in the northeastern corner of this room. To the south, a long workbench is cluttered with pliers, hooks, tongs, saws and knives running along the wall.
Detect magic.
There's none there, you're not even friggin' there yet, Thaven.
I will be when he moves his ass out of the way. Oh, will you goddamn stop doing that? See, now you've done it. Now I've moved the cleric.
Cleric goes running into the room. Ooh, torture chamber. I heard the Monsignor at my temple had one of these.
All right, I'm going to search the room. I'm wondering if there's a secret door in here that might lead us back into the temple.
Okay, you find the Monsignor of your temple. No, you don't find any secret doors. Nor do you,
Me neither.
Thaven. Arvin slowly thinks of a desk.
Let's go to the other door.
Okay.
Wow, Thaven just walks through walls.
Well, we knew
Okay.
that was going to be the case.
I don't know
Walks
what's
through
going
walls
on.
and
I'm
on water.
I got stuck in Thaven.
You did
Oh,
not.
jeez, I suddenly did a long run.
I just can't seem to go at where I need to go. What is going
All right,
on?
form up again, people.
Okay, you gather around brave
Where's
Sir Arvin.
Open the door.
I'll be ready to sing my song of courageousness.
Okay, you get ready to sing your song of courageousness and find a short stairwell that leads upward to another door.
Aha! See, this is the moment.
All
I'm
right.
going to check if
moment.
the door's locked.
Is the door locked? Can I hear things? Probably
Okay.
not.
Give us a perception test. The door is not locked.
So, before you open the door, what is the range of effect of your aura?
I think it's 10 feet.
Good. All right, so before he opens the door, I will start singing my, whichever song it is, gives me a morale boost.
Okay.
Courage, inspire courage. So everyone should be under the effect of inspire courage.
Right, okay.
You're my
That's-
earplug.
That's an effect.
Another my inquiry.
Then if we're going to go along those lines, roll initiative for me so it will actually
Count.
trigger down and stuff like that.
There it is.
How many-
Oh, heck, damn, am I fast?
How many rounds have you got worth of Inspire Courage, by the way, Thabe?
Because I had a rest, I have 9 rounds.
9 rounds, okay. So I'll put 9 on that. And come on, Siron, roll initiative for me, Aquaman. You can do it.
Oh,
I haven't noticed Aquaman is.
He hasn't. I just like messing with his head. Right. So we'll just zip through until we reach Thaven the Dancer. Don't click down for all love of money as I give everybody the effect.
So the Paladin's aura, is that an effect you can apply?
I don't know. That's a good question. What is the aura called?
Aura of courage.
Aura of courage. Courage. Aura. No, that's inspire courage. What does it do?
Aura is why we are here today.
I've got an unholy aura. Does that help?
Each ally within 10 feet gets a +4 morale bonus on saving throws against fear effect.
Right, no, you'll just have to remember that. Right. There's probably a way I could do that, but I'm not that clever. Okay, so we will go into turn order. And I will just assume that Maewyn is holding her action. Arvin.
Oh,
Okay, I shall open the door.
Hey, open the door! I'll read the thing again. Stone fonts. Containing frothy dark water sit to the north and south of the eastern entrance of this room, which you can't see from where you currently are, so I don't know why I'm telling you that. And twin banks of stone pillars run the length of the long chamber, which you can probably
Can't
see
see.
the northern one. At the western
We've seen them
end,
before.
shallow stairs rise to a platform about 2 feet off the ground. The walls surrounding this platform are lit by hanging braziers that emit glowing red smoke, giving the place an unnerving crimson lighting that throws the bas relief of carvings of countless monsters feasting on fleeing humans in lurid display. A black marble altar stone, its surface heaped with ashes and bone fragments, squats before a 10-foot tall statue. The sculpture depicts a very pregnant but otherwise shapely naked woman who wears a kukri in each taloned hand and has a long reptilian tail, bird-like talon feet, and the snarling head of a three-eyed jackal with a forked tongue. The left kukri flickers with fiery orange light while the right one glows with cold blue radiance. And you must, sir, give me a perception check.
Hey, what check?
A
Concentration.
perception.
Perception.
Just our good friend the Paladin.
Well, currently he's the only person in place to be able to see this, and
Right.
and fails to do so. Okay, so the room appears exactly as I've described it.
So you
Alright,
need to
so-
move about 5 feet in, and then we run through and surround you.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. I will move 5 feet in.
Okay, you step up across the mantle up to 5 feet. Give me another perceptione check.
Much better.
That is much, much better. And enough this time, as you see hovering in the air, perhaps about 10 feet above you, one of the dogs.
Excellent.
Well, apart from the fact that it being 10 feet ahead of you, above you. Yeah. You beaut. What are you doing?
Cool.
Going cool? Nice trick, bro.
Found one.
Alright, so you clicking the down button for
Awesome.
me?
Says
Hey, there we are.
Is Maewyn on a hold action?
Maewyn was on a hold action, so Maewyn could go now if she so wishes.
I'll
Yeah.
step up behind Arvin. Shoot that thing.
Yes.
Okay, you then have to actually go in front of Arvin because you cannot shoot upward from that position.
Keep going.
I can't move my. I can't find that. There I am.
Okay, you go and balance out there. Give me a perception check as you do.
Oh, where am I?
Okay, you spot in the dark recesses of the opposite side of the room the other creature, floating also 10 foot in the air.
Alright. Okay, +1 there.
If you want to see what these things look like, go to Google and type in Yeth hound. I'm doing that now for the viewers. But I'm not doing it for you because I'm just rude.
Not pretty cool, yucky.
Yeah, they're pretty yucky. It's the second one that comes up on Google Images.
Okay, yep.
Yeth Hound 1 is the one by Arvin, right?
It is.
Cool. All evil.
Okay. You shoot up at Yeth Hound 1, and as you do, did that take into account? Yes, it did. Very good. As you do, the arrows pierces its horrible leathery-like skin, and it lets out a howl. All creatures except other evil outsiders within a must succeed on a will save. So let's first drop a 10-foot circle on young Arvin. You're gonna roll get Siron, but not you, Thaven. So you get +2, +4. You said, didn't you, for will
Plus
saves?
4 morale. Yeah.
Okay. So will saves all round. Pretty please.
With a +4.
With a +4.
Crap.
So how do I get the +4?
Well, it doesn't
So
matter.
gain your modifier.
Oh yeah, you go down into the modifier, which is in the bottom left. You type 4,
Oh,
then
yeah.
you hit enter, because you've got to hit enter or
Is
it
it-
won't register, and then do the will
Is that an
save.
enchantment?
No.
Poop, 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 and double poop.
And I'm immune to it, I think.
It's a supernatural ability.
Immune to fear effects.
Whether or not becomes panicked. It's not a fear effect.
Rats.
So the only one that's been
I was
affected.
immune. I was immune to it last week.
Alright, well then you're immune to it this week. Let me roll how many rounds young Maewyn is panicked for. And then apply that status to her. Panicked. That many rounds. Okay, so it lets off a bay. It doesn't tell me what type of action it is, so I'm going to assume that it's a full round action. Probably could fit a move in.
That seems fair.
But we won't move. We'll just sit 10 feet up, and it lets out a horrible baying sound that everybody saves, except for Maewyn. Poor Maewyn. She's about to go running. And then we go Sora.
Sauron. Okay, so all right, gonna move here.
Crap.
Still got cover from my good friends, and I'm going to cast Bless upon all my good friends.
All your good friends. So,
Can I get it too?
so Thaven doesn't get it. Maywin doesn't get it.
No, I thought I. Oh, very good. Yes.
Auric doesn't get it.
Yep. Okay. Auric definitely doesn't get it. That guy's a jerk. Ungrateful jerk at that.
So Sarenrae.
Now, why is that just not gonna? Oh, yeah. No, cast it. Bless everyone. Everyone should be blessed.
Well, they don't get the effect unless I put it on them, I don't think. So I'm about to do that. How many rounds does that take for?
That. Let's see the full text on that. Last 1 minute per level. So for the next 3. Yeah, for the next 3 minutes.
Holy crap.
So
30,
18 rounds.
Well, no, 30 rounds, because they're 6-second rounds.
Oh, yeah.
So let me just chuck them on people. It affects you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it affects me. The
Uh,
caster and all allies.
well, would you call Arvin an ally?
Yes.
Bugger.
Thaven, however, that guy's a jerk.
Okay, so you can now click the down button. Bless
I
has
can
been
indeed.
applied to everyone. Thaven is a dancer.
That's me. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
What does that do? Do we know anything about Yeth hounds?
Knowledge
They're really
planes.
flighty.
Knowledge
I'll be
planes.
right back.
No, I haven't got that one.
Okay, no.
All right then. Okay. All right, I'll get a scroll out, and because the dopey cleric blocked up the entire corridor, I'll just move up and think about things.
Okay, you move up and think about the meaning of life whilst you're pressing the down button.
And I'll be pressing the down button.
Woot! Then Yethhound 2 goes, oh, hello, we've got visitors. I perhaps shall also bay.
Immune if we save.
Whether or not the save is successful or not, an affected creature is immune to the same hound's bay for 24 hours. So it's a different hound, so it bays as well. It goes. Alright, so everybody roll a save for me. You are now all within Arvin's ubutness. That's the technical term. Maywin failed again.
Crap.
Why is she -2? Because she's already panicked or something.
Quite possibly, yes. So we're waiting for Yong Siron.
So, and
Feel my-
fire courage doesn't give you anything.
Well, it probably all evens out to a neat 2, I would imagine. Right, so everybody except for Mayo failed. Let's see if the effect actually is longer than the original. Oh, it is. So, let's adjust that slightly. We'll go...
25.
Oh, not for rounds, sorry. I thought that
Good
was
as that.
the initiative check. Initiative basis. Righto. It lets out a howl, and yeah, we become on to Arvin Guild.
All right, so this Yeth hound 1, he's
10
too
foot.
far up, isn't he?
10 foot in the air.
All right, so I could reach him if I needed to.
Suppose.
Suppose.
Move! 5 foot step!
Yeah, can I 5 foot step to there, to that next place? And then I shall target Yeth hound. Is he number 1? Yeah. This is where I remember this being not so much fun. And we'll attack.
What do you mean? You hit him?
I did. But I remember that he hit me a lot too.
Yeah, but you didn't have my inspiring song then.
True, because he ran away squealing, looking
Alright.
for tentamorts and stuff.
That's my down button. Mayowen.
Mayowen randomly runs in what direction? No, actually, she's only got one direction she can go, which
She
is
may
at.
not know the other doors are shut.
Eh?
She probably does know that the other doors are tied shut, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, okay, she does too. So she's only got to go south, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What was I doing? Double moves pretty much for you?
I think so.
Oh, hang on. Roll odds or evens. Libby, odds is north.
Which one is that?
Just any dice. As long as it's not
Any
a D.
dice.
As long as it's not a D3. Okay, so you continue going out this way. 15, 20. Now roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll a D6, please. 1, 2, 3. As you continue across, heading towards the eastern chamber. Just scroll out a little at this point. Right, Mayowen's running. Yeth hound, 5 footsteps down and to there. And attacks a certain paladin who resists its charms.
Bring it on, Yeth Hound.
It does.
We've got business.
Sure.
But the business.
Sure, it's got mobile phone covers it wants to sell you.
Yeah.
They've got pictures of paladins on the back of it. Unfortunately, it doesn't know what a mobile phone is and misses you.
Yeah.
Siron.
Who's in? Time to help the brother out. Takes out my Morning Star of Doom and attempts to smack the badness about with it.
Okay.
Now, where do I find the Morning Star of Doom? Where are you, Morning Star of Doom? You
I'm
under
over-
actions?
I'm in your
Action.
There you are.
pants.
Let's target the heavily Yeth Hound and stop targeting everybody else. And particularly myself.
No, go on, belt
let's-
yourself with that Morning Star.
Yeah, that would have been an 11 with a... No, Blessed seems to be counted there, so that's good.
Awesome.
I flail ineffectually around the Yeth Hound.
Excellent. And then you press the
shall
down
not
button.
Ineffectually around the down button.
David
I will
moves up the
read
stairs.
my scroll and throw a sleep spell on Yeth-Hound 1.
Oh, okay. Do you have any condition immunities?
Well, if he's got more than 4 hit dice, we can forget about it straight away.
More than 4 or 4?
More than 4.
Okay, he's got 4 hit dice, perhaps. Maybe why I asked the question. Maybe just. Okay, so
Just.
what sort of save do I need to make?
Will negate.
Do you know the caster level of the scroll?
No,
Not,
probably 3.
not that it really matters. I think sleep's what, a first or second level spell?
First.
First.
So it's probably 3rd level.
It's no, first level would be first
First
level.
level.
So
you
it only needs a DC 11. Haha! Huzzah! I am not sleepy, says the Yeth Hound.
Yeah, right. Well, I'll write that off my inventory.
You can. Yeth Hound 2 goes, oh no! Brothers, let us not argue. Let us be friends. Let us learn the way of the Yeth Hound, for it is a serene way. And it flies across to flank Arvin. as it decides you're being very, very unreasonable to its brother. That's not what I want. I want the targeting button, which we drop on Arvin. I'll roll it, but I may need to add 2 to it, just in case this flanking thing doesn't work. Oh my god. Which it didn't, so it would have gotten a 10, but it still missed. But that's still a possible fumble, which is followed by a not a fumble. Right, Arvin, you was here to be a Yeth hound sandwich.
Well, we shall see about that.
It works. That's pretty.
Okay. Small amount of that damage actually manages to get through to the creature.
Can I fit in that square there? And
Which square?
tell me if I can't. The triangle one there.
I think you would be considered squeezing in that square.
Oh, I will stay where I am.
And squeezing is not good. From all memory, reduces your armor class into hit bonuses and blah 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 blah. Okay.
Yeah.
Maewyn continues to run. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah. She's run it all the way around up to there.
Just don't run down the secret passage, Maewyn.
And then the Yeth hound that's
What
being
secret passage?
pounded by Siron decides to actually add into his modifier the +2 from flanking. And then he attempts to bite said paladin.
There's a secret passage.
Damn you and you goddamn
Love that
magical
banded
armor.
mail. Love that
Thank
banded
you,
mail.
Oric.
Oric.
What's that, Siron? Did you just thank Oric?
He's a good guy.
Yeah, I'm not convinced he's a good guy. But Yeth Hound 1 is still targeted. So I'm going to attack him with the rhythm stick and see how we go. It was going to be an 18. Stupid thing. Never did like it anyway.
It actually
I'll
stayed
click
on
my
18.
down button.
It stayed on 18 on my screen.
Jeez.
Thaven.
So is drawing a spear a move equivalent action? Do you use it?
You get a base attack bonus of +1. If you do,
Yeah.
then no, it's not a. You don't. It's not a. You can do it as a free action.
All right, good. Well, we'll draw our long spear and shove it somewhere. Violent. Means I need actions.
I don't think it's a free action. I think you can just actually do it as part of your move action without affecting any other move. But yeah,
No, I think that's you're right, Mark. I think you're absolutely right there.
giving people
Oh,
free
good stuff,
actions.
Al.
Hey, jab out with your spear. Missing. Apparently, only Arvin's got the number on these ones. As Yeth Hound 2 goes, now come on, chill out, guys. That's a very dangerous weapon, he says as he looks at the spear. Look,
Can you not possibly fumble a spear?
how about I just bite your friend over here, and then you all give up, he says. Wow, he's got a really large armor class. I don't like him very much. Arvin.
He tastes too metallic-y.
Yes. Okay, you can see they keep biting against his armor, and they got their teeth going on it like a dog trying to gnaw on a bone, and it just doesn't seem to be working for them.
Alright, so let's have another crack at you, Yeth Hound 1. Got some
Hey.
decent numbers.
Oh, you see, his damage resistance is working well for him, that Yeth Hound. Maewyn, then continue 5, 10, 15, 20. Give me odds or evens. Odds you continue to the east, evens you go north. Okay, so that was 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Now give me another odds and even. Oh, hang on, no, I need a D3. If you right click on the D6 and choose this custom dice, you'll find a 3-sided dice in there. Please roll one of them.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay, I'm waiting. It's all good.
Custom dice.
Yes, it's like a little symbol of a hexagon and a square and a triangle.
Custom dice.
And then if you click on that, you will find more, and you'll see. Yep, that's the one. Okay, so you get a 2, which is north. She's head straight for that secret door.
It's lucky we shut it.
Yeah, she knows it's there though. Right. Yeth 1 doesn't like having the poo bone punched out of it, but it's really got no other choice, so it'll add 2 for flanking in there. I wonder if flanking is up here under effects.
It's in modifier. No, hang on.
No.
Yeah, it's in modifiers. You put a manual one in modifiers.
Yeah, I did. I don't like that though. Righto. So it then rolls to attack Arvin and finally manages to sneak its teeth in. That's what it likes to see. What's a sinister bite? Give me a will. Give me a will save, pretty please. Oh, hang on. No, this is a fear effect, so you don't need to. Wow, that was an awesome will save.
That's just to show it how scared I am.
Righto. It also has a trip attempt on this. So first of all, damage.
Yep.
Does 11 points of damage to Arvin, and then it gets an automatic trip attempt on you. Oh yeah, and trips Arvin. You fall to the ground prone as it bites into your leg, dragging it out from underneath you. Find the banded male a little bit. You're not used to the weight of it, and it twists and drops you to the ground. So
Yeah, this is what it did to me last time, I remember.
I will give you the prone effect. Right there. And it smiles. Siren.
All right. Well, now that it's distracted by chewing on my friend, I'll attempt to smack it around the head again.
Great plan. Have it distracted by allowing it to chew on your friend.
That's it. All right. Now, actually, can I get into a better position to do it? No, I can't. No, I can't. It's got itself in a very good position there. All right. Oh, far out.
Just
And a
keep
couple
it
of good-
distracted.
Yeah, I'm trying to focus attention on me.
Save it.
Rhythm is an answer.
They're all flying in the air, aren't they?
They are.
That's no good. Oh, what does that do?
I don't know. What are you looking at?
That's a good question. Dazzling display. I've been saving this up. Dazzling display combat. Feats. Dazzling display. While wielding the weapon in which you have weapon focus, which is not spear, you can perform wielding show prowess, full round action. Make an intimidate check to demoralize all foes within 30 feet. Righto, then I'll drop my spear and get out my whip and try to dazzle them.
Good.
By whipping them good. So I make an intimidate check. I'm not sure. Oh, yes, I am actually pretty good at it. Oh, yes!
Okay. So what did it do again?
So it demoralizes them.
Right. And demoralizes that skill thing, isn't it? I'll find a...
I get my Devo hat out and put it on.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Uh,
Whip it good.
how long does demoralize last for? Cause an opponent to become shaken for a number of rounds. They get to shake him for 1 round. This duration increases by 1 round for every 5 by which you beat the DC. Right, so the DC of these creatures are hit dice plus target's wisdom modifier plus 10. So that's 16. You got a 28. So they are demoralized or shaken for 3 rounds. Shaken on that Yeth hound for 3 rounds. Shaken on that Yeth hound for 3 rounds. You just pressed the down button, didn't you?
I did. You finished.
Okay. Good. Good. I was just testing you. Right. So you shake the Yeth hound, who goes, "Well, come on now. Now, whip displays of dazzling natures like that are just totally uncalled for."
They're right out.
It's kind of like really shaken me. You know, it's really messed my
Wait till you
groove.
see my naked version of it.
It's really, really annoying because I'm not immune to mind affecting effects too, you know? It's really, you know, chilled my calm. In fact, I really, really, really want to chew the face off this paladin that is currently prone in front of me now because of that. But that's what I was going to do anyway. So, peace. Oh, wow. Okay. Why didn't that factor in the fact that you were prone?
Automatic
True.
miss. Automatic miss.
Yeah, I know, but it still should have given +4 to the attack because he was prone.
But a 1 is a 1 is a 1 is always
Yeah,
a miss, isn't it?
I know, but it's just not factoring it in. It's applied the effects of the Yeth hand, but not the effects of... Oh, hang on, defensive effects -4. Yeah, it did. Righto. Okay, so another click. Yep, okay. It's not a critical fumble, but you can tell this beast is rattled by Thaven's brilliant display of skill. Arvin.
Stand up for what's right.
And be counted.
Well, the first thing that we are going to do is to target ourselves with a
Oh, here comes a swift action lay on hands.
swift action lay on hands.
Then it's going to be followed by a move action stand up.
Then it's going to be followed by a move action stand up, to be followed by some attacking of bad guys, I imagine.
Well, it's going to be followed by some attacks of opportunity. First, the Yeth hound that. Oh, wow, he critically hits you.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, that's terrible. Go, guys.
Oh.
Dang. Doesn't want to die.
Well, let's see if he manages to keep you on the ground.
Oh,
No,
no, that's-
he doesn't. And then the other one attacks of opportunities you.
Why are they taking attacks of opportunity?
Because
Because I was
Arvin
trying to stand up.
stand up from prone. He gets you.
I thought they were shaken.
Ooh.
They are shaken. That doesn't mean they can't take attacks of opportunity. I'm fairly certain. Maybe I should check that.
But I checked, they can.
Okay, cool. Let's see if it manages to keep you down.
Oh.
No, it doesn't. You manage to drop the prone effect. And good news is, had you not healed yourself, you'd be unconscious now.
Correct. This is why it's important the order that you do things.
Oh, hang on. Oh, how much did you heal?
I heal myself
8.
8.
No, you wouldn't be actually. You'd be on 36. You'd be on 1 hit point.
There you go. All right, and I shall then attack Yeth Hound 1.
Okay. If Hound 1's not scared of you,
Oops, why did it roll 2?
I don't know. First one missed. That's the one we'll take.
They both missed.
Both
but
missed anyway.
Why the hell would it roll 2? That's very strange.
Why does 21 miss? Their AC's 15. Oh, you attacking yourself, you pat.
No, I didn't.
Oh, jeez.
However, you missed with the first roll. Okay, back to Mayowen. Who goes?
I'm not targeted on my screen. Anyway.
15, 20, 25. Mayowen runs into that area there. Give me a odds or evens roll, Mayowen. Okay, as she runs out and through and down the stairs to the next level.
Hounds. There's a secret room.
She swings open the secret door. Whoever called it, nice work. As she starts heading down there. Oh, actually, that's. Right, Yeth Hound 1 goes. Wow, we've got him on the ropes, bro. I mean, ooh, he's a scary guy with a whip. And let's just keep focusing on this metal guy. I think he's gonna bleed out. Siren.
All right. Okay. So Siren prepares to. Oh, I've got to cast on the defensive in order to try and get this cure moderate wounds off, don't I?
Yes, because you are within attackable opportunity range.
Yes, and only one of them's got an attack of opportunity, but I do need to cast defensively if I want to get it off.
That's if they don't have combat reflexes.
That is if they don't have combat reflexes. So, how do I do this? How do I
I
work
don't think
this?
they had it last time.
Shh.
So how do I?
Shh, metagamer.
How do I do the cast defensively business?
You make a concentrate check. And we look at a target number of, well, it's the button you pressed earlier on when you were just pressing random shit.
It's the random button you press.
It's in the actions tab above your spells.
Yes, it is above your spells.
Okay, what are you casting? Cure
I'm
moderate?
casting a second level, cure moderate wounds.
Okay, that's fine. Your target number was 19.
Brilliant. All right, then I'm going to heal. Right, firstly, target Arvin. Having done that,
Not Yeth Hound. Untarget Yeth Hound.
yeah, untarget the Yeth Hound.
No, heal the Yeth Hound.
And now I'm
All
Alright, 13. There you go.
You're making him better. We don't want that.
All right, having done that, been so very, very brave. Ding!
Save him.
I will likewise target Arvin and cast defensively. A cure light wounds.
Wow, look at this. You got 2 people holding you up, although that's not enough. However,
But
it doesn't matter because that Yeth Hand doesn't have an attack of opportunity.
Aha! So we throw a spell. That's right. I remember these things. There should be some extra. There it is. Heal. Oh, it's a good one. Oh! Don't thank me for that one.
I ripple with your health.
Righto, Yeth Hand 2's totally freaked out by the guy with the whip that's now healing wounds. And so he continues his assault on the big nasty paladin. Oh, hang on, he's got flanking, which would add +2 to that, which is still 21, and your armor class is 22, correct?
22. Yep.
Fucking bandit armor. I mean, oh golly gosh, great that you got that armor, sir. Arvin, you go.
All right, we shall again target Yeth Hound 1. I'll take a punt this time and try and finish his bugger with a power attack.
Wow, you got him. Didn't quite kill him though. Golly gosh.
Down button.
Keep wailing away. Right, Mayo, and we're going to need a new map for you.
Surely
Uh,
there's less panic now. Oh, God, no.
Just go and interrupt the ritual. That's
where
what
are
we
we?
came for.
Maps. Here we go. Thistletop level 2. Okay, let's just share this sheet to everybody. Let's clear a bit of space where she's coming down, which is this bit here. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So, where are we? Combat tracker, Maywin. I'll chuck you on and then move you. Let's give you a little bit of a description of what's going on. There is a stone door just around the corner from the steps that hangs slightly ajar. The detailed carvings that once covered its surface, defaced by chisel marks and hammer blows, to the extent that only a few remnants of images, mostly of gemstones and crowns, remain. The floor here is slanted downward toward the west. The door, so I'll pop that in there. And you manage to get it open, and it reveals this chamber, which you will run into next turn. I suppose I should give you that as well. 2 pillars support the ceiling in here. In many places, the stone walls, floor, and ceiling are caked with ancient grime and soot. Alcoves in the north and southern walls contain partially damaged statues of a man in robes clutching a book and a glaive. The entire room is canted toward the west, and whatever ancient upheaval caused the complex to tilt knocked the statues from their bases, so now they lean against the western walls of their alcoves. Okay, so now we will go down to Yeth Hound 1, who's confused at all this biting and not much falling over of this guy. So he decides to try and give it just one last good old college push. And gets a nat 20. Which is not a confirmed crit, thanks again to the banded male. It missed by 1.
Or to the fact that I shook them.
Yeah, sure. Okay, we'll go with that. Or to the fact that he shook him. He shook him all night long. But he does manage to get 7 points worth of bite damage through to young Arvin, and it's Siren's go.
All right. Oh, jeez. No, Arlen's going to survive another round. I'm going to attempt to wail on this thing with a Morning Star once again. Get it back to targeting the Yeth Hound and not Arvin.
Oh, come on. Hit Arvin as well. I'll give you cleave. Okay, you swing and you hit. The cleric tank at work.
Is that just a clank?
The clank. As the Yeth Hound gets crushed, a decisive blow to its head sinks into its skull, and it drops to the ground.
There's something very deflating about the cleric coming in doing
Stealing the kill.
6 points of damage, doing 4 points of damage, taking that.
That was 9 points of damage. That was 9.
Yeah, no, they've got damage resistance.
4, partially resisted.
Damage resistance. All right, okay, now I'm going to take a 5-foot step at the end of all of that and stand behind Arvin.
Oh, brave Sir Robin.
That's it.
Then hides behind the paladin.
Much easier to heal him from this point.
Yeah, good
He's
point.
going to survive enough.
Now I'm going to click the down arrow.
Thaven the Dancer.
Steps back.
Ooh, into the stairwell. That's not a 5-foot step, by the way. That is a difficult terrain, is stairs, so that will be more than that.
All right, then I'll not cancel that.
Okay.
Take my spot. It was warm.
Yeah, I know that. Terribly helps me. Okay, I will go there, and I will cast defensively a heal on Mr. You-Know-Who.
What level spell is it? Oh, even with
First level.
even with a level 1 spell, it gets an attack of opportunity on you. Yeth Hound 2 clears that. Targets Thaven, bites at him. Hits him.
How would?
Doing.
Oh.
Don't you shouldn't roll that cure wounds yet because
It
you.
actually probably doesn't matter. Did you see what I rolled?
Well, yeah, but that still healed him a bit because you've got to make another concentration check because he just took damage.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, you failed. So I'll just take the
Alright.
3 points back off Arv.
Fine.
The healing energy sort of wrapped around me and then got sucked back.
You did lose
Like
that.
a whip.
You lost that spell, but
Like a whip.
actually, it gets to see if it knocks you over too. So CMB. It did not knock you over, Thaven. Is its action though? It flies to there, 5 foot stepping, and attacks the real threat here. Cyron,
Killer.
the killer.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. The killer. That's right.
Missing horribly.
Ha!
Oven.
Okay. I shall have to target Yeth Hound 2, and we will attempt
I can't.
to
Why
power
not?
attack.
Because I'm playing this. We'll just grab him and throw him in here.
With a
Oh,
hit
okay, not talking to us.
No, he's not talking
No.
to us.
and do that much of
Really?
damage to
And you-
Yeth Hound.
A new young
Wow.
cat, it's bashing the crap out of the big old cat.
Right, back to Maelwyn. She
No.
goes. 5,
Last one had
10,
been Scaredy Cat.
15, 20, 25, 30, reaches that point, swings open a door. I'm going to read a short section
A
of
short story.
text before actually revealing anything here, because this may or may not be one of those places that actually, has secret bits revealed. This short hallway rises in a slope to the east. 5 feet from the western door, the floor is polished and shiny, unlike the dusty floor elsewhere. A pair of stone statues depicting stern men wielding glaives stand in alcoves north and south of the section of this hallway. At the eastern end stand 2 stone doors, their faces carved with strange runes. Just past the doors is a 3rd alcove in which a partially collapsed statue sits. The top half of the statue is missing, leaving behind a ragged stump of a torso. There is the text for that. Maelwyn then runs into this hallway, seeing. Where are we?
The cat is outsmarting the human.
Okay. Here we go. So I am going to reveal this little secrety bit now because Maelwyn's about to trigger a trap.
Uh-oh.
Dear.
No, she's the best person for it.
She'll be able to come back very shortly and tell us all about it.
Okay.
That's right. It's lucky we didn't stumble into that ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a reflex save, Maelwyn, as 2 portcullises shoot down, trapping you in that space. As they do, the statues to the north and south, which are holding glaives, start attacking you with their glaives. But
Who's attacking me?
that does not happen until next round.
Who's
The
attacking?
statues to the north and south. They have glaives, and they are going to attack you with them next round.
Oscillating 12-foot blades.
By the way,
Gutters along the sides, the blood to run off in.
I played this module or this adventure path as a player. This is what I ran my summoner in. This trap got me. Siron, your actions.
Siron. Good. Got another Yeth hand to hit with now that it's attacking me. All right. I send the Morning Star in its general direction. Popping it. Excellent.
God,
What are you doing?
what's going on?
I did no damage.
You bop it.
Oh.
Do totally zero damage to the creature. Moving on to saving the dancer, I'm sure, after you press the down button.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry. I'll make as a move action. I'll swap out the Morning Star for the Masterwork Scimitar and see if that's going to do any better.
Okay, there's Aquaman. But okay.
Yeah, he's back.
He is.
Hallelujah. Okay, I'm going to whip it good.
Okay.
And as soon as I can find it, there it is. That's it. Yes, that's it. Yes. And drop that on there.
No, you don't whip it. You don't whip it good at all.
Oh,
You
that's very
miss
good.
it. Right, Yeth Hound. Takes the pathetic little blow from the little man and wonders what it was worried about. Shaking off its shaken effects, it decides to attack him brilliantly with its teeth. Its nice, sharp, pointed teeth, but it misses horribly. Wonders why it even bothers. Harvard. It's having a whole metaphoric crisis.
That's an altar in front of those stairs, isn't it?
It is. That black thing is a definite altar.
All right. We shall again attempt to lash out with the red blade of Corvus.
Yeah, over here.
Doing some more damage.
Softening it up a little bit more so the cleric can run in and steal the kill.
Save the day.
Steal the kill.
Save the day.
Okay. So, big blows for that many rounds. Okay, so Ergen. Oh, not Ergen. Wow, there's a flashback. Maewyn gets attacked by 2 glaives.
And in response, I have to do something. I have to try anything within my abilities to get away if I become trapped.
What are you trying to do?
Climb up that portcullis to get away from being attacked. That's the only thing I can think of to do.
Okay, the room is not like, I mean, the portcullis aren't terribly high. It's only 10 foot tall, and the glaives are slashing all through that section.
That wouldn't be some way to get away from it.
No.
I don't see any other skill, and I don't have any magic.
That's right.
Can she still defend herself when she's panicked?
Well, she
You
can.
be in total defense.
She's no longer panicked, but it's just an attack against her armor class now. It's not automatic damage, it's an attack against her
It
armor
says I
class.
can be in total defense, whatever that does.
Sure. Full
What does
defense.
total defense do?
I think it gives you a +2 to your armor class or something like that.
+4.
+4 dodge
+4.
bonus to your armor class. Righto. So that should be up here as an effect somewhere, I'm sure. Oh, come on, move. Wow, I really need a 4K monitor.
You do.
Total defense, so we will chuck that on Ergen. Oh, Maewyn, not Ergen. Wow. Righto.
I can't believe Ergen died last battle, didn't make it to the end. It still upsets me.
These things happen. Right. No, I'm not adjusting.
Disappointing.
Right, the first one misses. The first glaive misses you horribly, in fact. Oh, hang on. And
I'll have to
then
go back and watch.
second one hits AC 15. Your armor class is currently
20.
20. So you managed to deflect against the glaives for the first round. Siron.
All right. Now attacking with the Masterwork Scimitar at Yeth Hound number 2.
Here he comes to steal the
It's a
kill.
hit. All right, let's see if slashing damage does any better. No, it doesn't. All right. Having determined that I can hit it with a scimitar and a morning star and not have any effect, but I've had more success with the morning star, I transfer back to the morning star.
No worries. Thaven.
I'm dazzling.
I'm still
I'm
hitting it.
dazzling.
Better than you.
Probably not this round.
No, the target number was 16, so definitely not.
Get your
Right,
bedazzler out again.
back to the Yeth Hound, who is beginning to laugh at this fella that keeps swapping weapons and attempts to bite his head off. Oh, certainly manages the biting part. For 8 points of damage, and then he gets a CMB versus his CMD. Combat maneuver 15 at Siron. It tells me that it hit.
So I need to make some sort of save against the bite as well.
Oh yeah, forgot about that bit. Combat, CMD. Yep, definitely got him. So you are now prone. So we'll put that over onto you.
Would your cloak of resistance be part of your armor?
No, it only adds to armor. Only adds to saves. Give me a will save, sir.
I will save.
Yep. You get
Haven't
plus
I already
4.
defeated myself?
You get +4 because of the
I
paladin.
get
It's not because of the bay. It's because it's got a sinister bite. Okay, you save. Right.
I know.
Yet Hound is pleased. Arvin.
Saren Raid saves.
We have missed.
At least I'm hitting Arvin.
Says he
Well,
laying
every
on the
other
ground.
turn.
Says he laying on the ground. Mr. Swapsy Weaponsy man.
Yep.
Oh, actually, you would have had to have dropped your Morning Star. So you would still be with the scimitar. Because if you wanted to draw, I couldn't have sheathed the other weapon, or I would have gotten an attack of opportunity on you. Right, Mayowen,
Sure.
are you sticking with total defense?
He ties it to his belt.
They're made out of stone.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know that my longsword would do anything against stone.
Okay. So you
Defending sounds better, I think.
sticking with total defense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully they can't keep attacking forever.
First one hits. That does that +4. It does 6 points of damage to you as it cuts you. And then the other one attacks. It also hits this round. Ooh, 14 points of damage. And then, as the final glaive swings through, catching you a beautiful blow, the floor drops out from underneath you.
Oh no.
Give me a reflex save.
This trap's got a bit of everything.
It has, but she manages to save there, and you leap to the side, gripping the sides of the portcullis, not dropping the 10 foot to the bottom of the pit. Siron.
Alright. Having discerned that channeling energy does not provoke an attack of opportunity,
I can channel from the floor.
And having done that, I scramble and grab my Morning Star, which must be on the ground here somewhere near me.
Okay, that's counted as picking up a weapon. It will get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, then I'm definitely not doing that. That would just be stupid.
You've only got to get downward pressure.
It'll never hit you.
He is prone. It'll definitely hit him.
And you haven't got any damage yet. Be a man.
No, I'm not touching it.
Okay,
We've got a paladin here who's going to lop the head off. So he keeps staying.
of course. So you're pressing the down button then?
Should do that. Yeah, there you go.
Faven.
Come on, speed boy.
I'm gonna dazzle him yet again.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah,
that's again shaking him for 3 rounds. So, shaken. 3 rounds. Down button, sir. As you again show him your brilliance with the whip. You pull across your feltish brown hat and whisper, snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? And then it attacks the prone figure on the ground, because of course it's going to. So you're prone, which it takes into effect. Hitting him. It bites you again. Ooh, 15 points of damage to Siron. And a save, pretty please.
Another one of these will saves.
Yeah, one of those will
Let's see,
saves.
Modifier. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. The Yeth hand looks a little sad. Oven.
That's right. That's it. Target the character with the highest will save. Go on, Mr. Hound.
Well, I'd suggest the paladin would have to be almost as close as that on his will saves.
Right. On my screen, the combat tracker is still saying it's on Siron's turn.
Is that?
I'm
That's because it's telling me that you've disconnected.
There you go. There we go. Now it just disconnected.
Okay. So we'll wait momentarily for you to come back in, or do you want me to make the swing?
Make the swing.
Okie dokie.
Corvus power attack it should be under.
Actions. Corvus, longsword. Can't see all the words. Oh, PA, power attack.
PA power attack.
Okay, how well you've connected now, so I'll let you do the roll, because it took me 5 minutes to freaking find the button.
It's still telling me that I'm connecting though, so if you're there.
You swing and you hit.
Yay!
Doing a respectable 7 points of damage to the creature.
Not very
And then I press the down button.
And then you press the down button. Going to Maelwyn.
Stop it.
Okay, Maelwyn, you cling desperately to the side of this thing. I'm not going to allow you total defense whilst you're clinging desperately to the side of the portcullis.
Stop it.
But
Oh,
thankfully, the glaives rest again against the bodies of the statues, but you are still trapped inside that 10-foot that 5-foot space.
Well, I'll just steady myself into a good hold.
Okay. Siron.
All right. Once again, I've got the right people targeted. So calling on the powers of Sarenrae to bring the light.
Okay. Very nice. Zarvan's back on 0 damage. No, he's got 2 left, righto. Thaven.
I know. So what's the ledge like there on that we're looking at?
What's the ledge like?
Yeah, it's like a 5-foot ledge or less.
It drops only 2 feet.
All right, so well, can't do that either.
I believe it's 2 feet. Maybe a little bit more.
That's not going to do much. All right, so drop the whip, draw my longsword, and step up there and make an attack against the Yeth hound. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a critical hit.
It is critical hit.
Holy. Wow. What's the world
That's
coming
pretty
to?
good. That's pretty good.
Why did it
Yeah,
not multiply your damage though?
I don't know.
Critical hit of alongside times 2, so roll again, yeah. Oh, because
That's unfortunate.
you didn't target anyone, okay.
Because you can actually drop the dice on the creature, but it doesn't. In Savage Worlds, it will remember you're targeting it, but in this one, it's not.
That's alright, because it actually kills it. You did 10 points of damage then.
With what?
Wow.
Wow.
My longsword.
Oh, you bloody kill stealers.
Okay, you slash out, destroying the Yeth hound, the second Yeth hound, cutting it in
The
twain.
slashing wasn't damage reduced.
No, it was. He didn't have it targeted, so it didn't apply it, so I had to manually do it. Ah.
So, guys, let's think of the worst possible place that Marwyn could have gone. That's where she'll be.
And that's where we're going to leave it tonight. Maelwyn clinging to a portcullis in the bottom layer of the, well, maybe bottom layer of the dungeon. May have given something away then.
Yeah.
In the trapped hallway. Very nicely done.
Alright. That was really cool.
So, again, it will be a fortnight. We'll wave goodbye to our YouTube viewers. Bye-bye, YouTube viewers.
Bye.
It's kind of like
Bye-bye.
kind of like a cliffhanger. It's good that we leave it like that.